Chelsea 4, Brighton 2. Another home win. Let's get in there. Welcome to the Wi-Fi House, so guys. This is your Chelsea versus Brighton match review, and I am absolutely buzzing for this one. 4 goals at home, first home win. Cole Palmer, sensational. 4 goals. He scored a open play goal, free kick, penalty. Oh, we're cold. Too cold with it. Too cold with it. Winter's coming. It's cold outside. It's fall here. Moving into winter. It's a brilliant day at the home ground at Stamford Bridge. Brighton scored 2 goals. Those 2 goals came from 2 defensive errors from our part. But we'll get into it. Now, the starting lineup is the same starting lineup Enzo Maresca went with in my match preview. We had Gusto right back, Fofana and Cole centre backs, Kukurea as a left back. We had Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo in the middle of the park, Cole Palmer in number 10, Madueke on the right. We'll get into Madueke's performance. Sancho on the left and Nicholas Jackson up front. First goal coming into the 21st minute. Hold on. Before that first goal, there was a lovely play where Jackson fizzed it into Palmer, and Palmer pulls his shot just wide. Too wide where it ricocheted off the post and it went out. The first goal came from Cole Palmer. Same pattern of play, slots it home. Second goal was a penalty in the 28th minute that Sancho won. Sancho, brilliant play to win the penalty. And also, just Sancho's all-round ball play today was absolutely top class. 3 assists in 3 games. Thank you, Manchester United. But yeah, Palmer steps up to the plate without a shadow of a doubt. Scores that makes it 2-0. I'm gonna go over the Chelsea goals first, of course. In the 31st minute, we get a free kick. Scrumptious free kick. Palmer, he's officially unlocked free kicks. This man is inevitable. He's inevitable. Snap his fingers, he's like Thanos. This man is just collecting goals, unlocking traits, penalty, free kick, dribbling, you name it, corners, you name it, he can do everything. Absolutely buzzing. In the middle of this, and in the 44th minute, Cole Palmer makes it 4-0. Absolutely buzzing at this point. Chelsea 4, Brighton 2. We win, we move. Now let's get into the game a bit. This was an open game. Much like I said in my match preview, this game was all about the transition. How we transition, how Brighton transition. We transition well. And some of the key points that I see from this match was Brighton playing through the middle of the park in that transition. They bypassed Enzo and they got in a few times. Earlier on in the match, we didn't start the best. I'd say it took us 10-15 minutes to warm up to the game. Brighton actually took the lead in the 7th minute. It was a defensive howler all around from the back line. Caicedo, it starts off with Caicedo. Caicedo should have just booted it out. Either you kick it away for a free kick or you kick it away for a throw-in, or just boot it back upfield. No, what does he do? He kicks it and he fizzes it. Memory's kind of short. But he fizzes it. If he fizzes it, and there's a ricochet where it's a 50-50 ball where Sanchez comes out. No, Sanchez did not cover himself in any glory on this one. Sanchez, if you're going to come out, you have to win the ball. Plain and simple. If you're going to come out, you have to win the ball. He came out nowhere near the ball. Header, open goal. It's 1-0. Chelsea are behind. Cool. The second goal came from another defensive error where Fofana plays it to the keeper and the keeper plays it to Caicedo under pressure. How are you playing it to Caicedo under pressure when you're seeing the entirety of the pitch? You're seeing the totality of the pitch. You're seeing the entire play. You can boot it up. Do not pass it at the edge of your box. Pass it at the edge of your box. He passes it off at the edge of his box. Caicedo, the thing is Carlos. Carlos takes the ball from Caicedo and slots it home because then the goalkeeper rushes out. So it's an open goal again. So 2 defensive errors. two defensive errors from our part, and that kind of made the game back and forth for a bit. But then Cole Palmer rose, and then he completely took over the game. Now let's get into some of the negatives from this game. Nodi Madueke. While I am a fan of yours, Nodi Madueke did not cover himself in any glory today. He did a bit of defensive work, but that's pretty much it. His decision making was off. He seemed a bit selfish when he should have pulled it back for Enzo to score, and he just had an off game. And I'm going to say this: Madueke, you need to rise because I don't think you'll start the next game. And we have Pedro Neto on the bench. Pedro Neto is a quality player, so if he gets around the games and he takes his chances, he's just gonna have the whole bench. And then at that point, it's back on you to rise and play out of your skin to get that starting spot back. Neither Pedro Neto or Nodi Madueke has covered themselves in glory to lock down that starting wing, but here's the difference. Pedro Neto hasn't got the same game time and hasn't got that trust from Enzo Maresca yet. So if he then gets around the games now and Pedro Neto takes over, that's all on you, Madueke, right? All I wanted in the past was for you to get the opportunity. You got the opportunity, but if you're not going to make hay while the sunrise or some whatever that saying is, if you're not going to take your opportunities, then you just gotta admit it. Just gotta admit it. It is what it is. Now, after that, I think Kukurea had a good game. He's one of my silent heroes, and I love it. And Moses Caicedo, again, good work in the middle of the park. Enzo Fernandez, you didn't have a bad game today. Like I keep saying, I don't think anyone had a bad game today in the middle of the park. I think those two goals came from defensive errors. People like Wesley Fofana, you gotta do better. Caicedo, you gotta do better. Like if you see that you're under pressure, boot it out for a throw in, boot it out for a corner, right? Robert Sanchez. Ooh, thinking back at it now, Robert Sanchez, you made two blunders today that led towards a goal. Over the past few matches, we've been singing your praises. We've been saying you've been doing good, but it's kind of calm because we know these things can happen. We know you have these bozo moments, and so said, so done. In this game, to be honest, I wasn't feeling any pressure because I know we have the squad quality, and I know we have a manager that's going to make a tactical decision. I noticed that Joao Felix didn't get any game time. And just let me check here. Mikhailo Mudryk came on. It's kind of anonymous. Pedro Neto came on. He did well. He did really well. So I really want to see him start next game and to get around the games. And Christopher Nkunku came on. Now, it is criminal that Nkunku only got 15 minutes. Listen to me. This man needs more game time. I don't have a problem with Jackson starting. I'm going to get on Jackson on that. But for a man that's got a hat trick midweek and has been scoring every time he plays, give this man more game time. Cool. Nkunku, you deserve more game time. Nicholas Jackson, you had 5 clear-cut opportunities and you did not take one. Jackson back to being Jackson. Word to miss. The other side of the coin. Check him out, by the way. But Jackson went back to being Jackson. 5 clear-cut opportunities. You're in one and only keeper. You don't have to pass that ball. Shoot it at the far post. That would have been a 5th goal, right? You're in again. You look up. Why are you looking up when you're already around the keeper? There's no one covering. Just shoot it at goal. That split second you took to look up, it gave the defender time to come in and cut the ball trajectory, cross the path of the ball to block the goals. So it was kind of a good block, but you should be scoring that as a striker, right? How much times Palmer drops deep on the right hand side and plays that ball over the top to you? Plays that ball through to you. You're either offside or you just don't take a chance. Score the goal. Finish your meal. Come on, man. If Nkunku was at the end of any one of those chances, we would have scored a 4th or 5th. With that being said, we won 4-2. The 2 goals that Brighton scored were defensive errors. If we had cleaned that up, and if that didn't happen, it would have been a 4-0 game. This is brilliant work. Overall, looking at the bigger picture, this was a really good game from Chelsea. And we move, pick up another 3 points. First 3 points at home, another win. We move on to the next. I think we play Genk midweek. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing a match preview for that, but we play Genk midweek, and yeah, I am looking forward to that. But this overall, it's another win, another 3 points. We move Madueke. You got a whole bench. You got to work twice as hard to get in the team because we gave you your shot and you didn't take it. All right. Neto, want to see you ball out. So don't be surprised if Madueke starts against Genk because Neto will then play the Premier League, the upcoming Premier League match. I think it's against Newcastle, if I'm not mistaken. Let us check this right now, people. Da, 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 da. It is against Nottingham Forest, and that's gonna be a tough game. A lot of storylines in that game, and I'll definitely be doing a preview for the Nottingham Forest game. But yeah, up the Chels, another win. Cole Palmer, the coldest of them all. You know, Cole Palmer. Where's my super suit? Yeah, but Cole Palmer ready to go, and yeah, up the Chels. Thank you for joining us on the Finals Podcast. Peace.